Thank you, Mr. White. Whether I'm going to, whether I'm going to be short with something more important, with something more significant. So, in this place, every day we come together as community, and there are people who steward what we do and how we do it. You often see Mr. Farwell, who's a steward of the building as he's a sexton, and he's a holder of institutional knowledge. So every Sunday morning, between 8 and 8:30, I bring him his coffee as he likes it, and we chat about what the week will look like, what I need to be aware of for that week and beyond. And every day, you find a program, a bulletin that's prepared for you. And there's thought that goes behind it and some labor that goes with it. And there's planning that happens with big programs like baccalaureate and the seating that you're in, the seating that the next forms will be in. And the person behind that administration labors, works, visions, counsels the chaplains, guides the chaplains, and helps us to understand that which we do. Works closely with the sexton. And the person that we want to recognize this morning, and the person who accompanied her husband, worked here for 20 years and decided to retire after 20 years, coming here from publishing, Forward Movement, the company that publishes the little books you see at the doors. And then we needed some assistance because we lost our institutional memory. And she came here this year out of retirement and helped us out and has done a great job. And so I'm reminded by, come on up, Mary, and Ms. Barwell, you can be over here on the right. That's symbolic that you've been the right arm for us in the chaplaincy now, and over here, Mike. And also for other deans of chapels and other chaplains. So you were here for Reverend Spencer, and you've been here before he was here for that 20 years. And so I'm reminded of what our rector, Ms. Giles, said at one point this year, that let us live so we don't waste any seconds. When you retire, you don't know how much more time you have. You take every day to try to relax and enjoy, no matter what age you retire. And so to give us back some seconds for this year is what Ms. Barwell has done. But she did that in consultation with her husband, who also labored here and served the school. And so for that, we give them thanks and gratitude. Without further ado, we'd like to present you, Mrs. Barwell, some flowers to let you know that we appreciate all you have done and all that you do.
I did not anticipate holding the microphone. Thank you, Reverend Winder. I just would say it's been a pleasure and an honor to be here and to put you in these squishy chapel seats for many years, and wish you the best going forward and enjoy this place. This is a special, special place, and I'm glad to be part of it. And thank you.
And now we have our opening sentence.
Hi, everyone. I'm Anna.
I'm also Anna.
I'm Makai.
And we're the heads of Deli Line. So, since long before the three of us came to St. Paul's, Deli Line has sung at the last chapel of the year every year.
So today we have put together Hallelujah.
And Homeward Bound, which is an SPS tradition to sing, Deli Line to sing in the last chapel of the year. Really excited.
We hope you enjoy.
Well, I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor falls, and the major lifts. The baffled king composes. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Where your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to her kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. And from your lips she drew the hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
When baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew ya. And I've seen your flag on the marble arch. And love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Maybe there's a God above, but all I've ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew ya. And it's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not somebody who's seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Good morning, St. Paul's. It's a tough act to follow. I'm going to have to keep it together here. All right, so good morning. Official scorekeeper, keeper of scores here, one final time. I'm incredibly grateful to be here today. I'll turn around and look at the fourth formers because I remember being a fourth former too. I'm incredibly grateful to be here today. Personally, this is my last morning chapel, as it is for all the other sixth formers in the room. Chapel is a place and a time that has had a great impact on my life and has brought me great joy. So this is really a special and significant moment for me to be speaking before you here this morning. I know I'm usually right over there, but today I got elevated to the middle. I'm here because today is important. Today, it is my honor to present the Club Cup. Before we get to the big elephant in the room, this guy right here, I have a few cool recognitions I would like to make. This year, for what is, as I understand it, the first time, we've been tracking individual excellence in the Club Cup competition. Here are the excellent competitors who have scored the highest number of points for their club, and I think this is kind of fun. From Delphian, with 1,140 individual points, Robert Gow. From Isthmian, with 1,170 points, Jackie Chen. And from Old 100 with 1,210 points, which is also the highest overall total, Nicole Hu. Congratulations to you three, and thank you all for your contributions to the Club Cup this year. I want to also extend my thanks this morning to this year's club captains, Valerie Rosario of Delphian, Faye Roselle of Isthmian, and Logan Gamlin of Old 100. You guys have been a source of countless ideas, spirit, and hard work all year. Can we give a round of applause for them? They've done a great job. Thank you guys for not only being good leaders, but also for being good friends. One of you will be up here in just a moment to raise this final prize. Put down my first page. Before we get to the final prize, I want to build your anticipation up a little bit more. I'd like to give a shout out to next year's captains. There'll be 2 captains next year for each club. For Delphian, it will be Gracie DeSimone and Bryce Terry. For Isthmian, Avery Hinojosa and Spencer Kirby. And for Old 100, Alex Chisdak and Shane Johnston. Congratulations to you guys. I'm also proud to present your next official scorekeeper, Keeper of Scores. She is passionate about the tradition of club competition at St. Paul's School and an avid member of Delphian Club. I'm excited to see, albeit from afar, all the good she will do next year. Your 2023 official scorekeeper, Keeper of Scores is, drumroll please, Skylar Scharfman. I know she's somewhere in the back there. Congratulations, Skylar. So, I think it's time, don't we think? Yes? Yes, it's time. Another year has gone. The Club Cup needs awarding. A week ago, the points stood thus. In third, with 18,200 points, Old 100. In second, with 20,815, trailing by 730 points, Isthmian. And in first, with 21,545, Delphian. But, there were many last-minute points to award, and recent events must be taken into account. Since last week, Old 100 added 4,900 points, the most of any club. Okay. That continued a positive trend for the Blue, who also scored the most points of any club this term. Old 100 entered the term trailing by 5,000 points and very nearly completed an impossible comeback, as they made up 4,000 points this spring and will finish a very respectable 1,000 points out of first. It was an excellent effort, and I'm proud of my club, yet they will still finish in third. At the same time, Isthmian, in the last week, won 3,620 points. A good showing, don't we think? But wasn't enough. Their competitors, Delphian, won 2,630. So, assuming that my calculations are correct, I believe a change of decoration is in order. With 24,435 points, Isthmian is your Club Cup champion. Will Faye Roselle, captain of Isthmian, please come forward to accept the trophy. So congratulations again to Isthmian, the 2022 Club Cup champions. And with that, I pronounce the 2022 Club Cup officially closed. Let the 2020-23 competition begin. Thank you.
In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, and the sky is clear and red, when the summer's ceased its gleaming, when the corn is past its prime, when adventure's lost its meaning, I'll be homeward bound in time.
Bind me not to the pasture, chain me not to the plow. Set me free to find my calling, and I'll return to you somehow.
If you find it's me you're missing, if you're hoping I'll return to your thoughts, I'll soon be listening, and in the road I'll stop and turn. Then the wind will set me racing as my journey meets its end, and the path I'll be retracing when I'm homeward bound again.
Bind me not to the pasture, chain me not through the plow. Set me free to find my calling, and I'll return to you somehow. In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, sing.